Next on Done on a Weekend Projects, how to select the right grass for your yard.
Hey everyone, it's Doug Scott with Redeem Your Ground, and once again I've joined forces with our friends at Exmark to do another Done on a Weekend Projects video. In today's video, I'm going to provide you with information to help you choose the grass that's best for you. Now it may seem obvious, but choosing the right grass is important for a number of reasons. First, it ensures that you'll be able to do what you want to do in your yard. It also optimizes the chances of your lawn looking great, which also means healthy, and therefore it minimizes the amount of time, effort, and money you'll have to spend maintaining your lawn. So in a nutshell, in today's video we're going to cover several things. First, we're going to talk about the two different categories of grasses and the species of grass that fall into each, as well as a number of other factors you need to consider when choosing your grass. Now, before we move on, I need to set your expectations before you start your grass choosing efforts. You may have your heart set on a specific type of grass because of where you grew up, or because the Joneses down the street have a beautiful lawn and they grow XYZ grass. So what's best for your lawn depends on where you live now and the growing conditions of your yard, even if you live right across the street from the Joneses. So keep an open mind, and now let's get started. Grasses are generally divided into two temperature categories. First you have warm season grasses, and you have cool season grasses. As the name suggests, warm season grasses grow best in hot temperatures that reach 80 to 95 degrees. Zoysia, St. Augustine, Bahia grasses, and centipede grasses are warm season grasses that thrive best in hot humid areas, whereas Bermuda is a warm season grass that does best in hot arid areas. It's important to know that warm season grasses go dormant in the winter when temps consistently drop below 65 degrees. On the other side of things, cool season grasses grow best in temperatures that fall between 60 and 70 degrees. Cool season grass species include tall and fine fescue, Kentucky bluegrass, and annual and perennial ryegrass. You may have noticed a whole swath of states in the middle of the country that weren't included in the warm season area or the cool season area. This is known as the transitional zone. If you live in the transitional zone, it's both a blessing and a curse. On the positive side, you may have more choices to choose from. But on the downside, if you have a cool season grass like fescue, it's going to look pretty worn out in late summer. On the other hand, if you have a warm season grass like zoysia, it's just going to be dormant for longer. In addition to your region, there are other conditions to consider, such as shade and sun exposure, water requirements or drought tolerance, usage, who or what will be running across your yard and how much, maintenance requirements, and finally cost. When lawn professionals talk about full sun or moderate shade, what they're really referring to is the amount of direct sunlight a space gets in a given day. Full sun refers to an area that gets 8 or more hours of direct sun daily. Warm season grasses like zoysia and Bermuda grass grow best in full sun. But tall fescue, due to its deep root system, is a cool season grass that does well in sun as well, and to a lesser extent and at a higher maintenance price tag, Kentucky bluegrass. Moderate or medium shade refers to an area that gets 4 to 6 hours of direct sun daily. Cool season grasses like fine leaf fescue and ryegrass grow best in moderate shade. However, St. Augustine is a warm season grass that tolerates shade well, as do certain varieties of zoysia. You may have noticed that no one talks about full shade or getting less than 4 hours of sun a day when talking about grass. Well, that's because there's no grass that thrives in full shade. You also need to recognize that different types of grass require a different amount of water to thrive. In general, warm season grasses are most drought tolerant and require less water. Bermuda and Bahia grasses are the most drought tolerant, while St. Augustine and centipede are only fair. Cool season grasses like fescue and ryegrass are the least drought tolerant. Another condition you need to consider is who or what is going to be running across your lawn and how much. If your yard gets heavy use, you'll want to choose a dense turf grass like zoysia or Bermuda. Cool season grasses like fescue typically don't do well in high traffic areas where children play or dogs run. What's required to maintain a healthy lawn is also a factor you need to consider. Warm season grasses are considered easier to maintain because, as I said, they stand up to activity better and they require less water. Cool season grasses, on the other hand, are considered high maintenance, and that's largely because they don't form that dense carpet-like structure that their heat-loving brethren do. So you're going to have to spend more time dealing with weeds and thin spots, and you are going to need to water it more. I could spend an entire video talking about lawn maintenance, so we've made it easy for you. All you need to do is download the season-by-season maintenance calendar where we cover both warm and cool season grasses. Lastly, picking the right grass will help minimize maintenance costs. In general, cool season grasses cost less to install because you have the option to overseed. However, a cool season lawn costs more to maintain because you have to aerate and overseed every year, and you're more likely to have to contend with weeds and disease than with a warm season lawn. All right, that's a ton of information, I know, but hopefully it'll help you choose the grass that's best for you. Well, thanks for watching, and please be sure to check out our other Done in a Weekend project videos. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and if not already, I hope someday soon you'll be able to get outside and enjoy a beautiful, lush green lawn. Take care.